so close to each other. So I think, I don't know, but I assume that the Inouye Donaire fight's going to be televised in Australia, and it's certainly based on the prior fight that they have, well worth watching.
Yeah, good morning. Excuse me. Good morning, gentlemen. Jason Fletcher here from Tier Street Controversy Fight View 360. My question's for the Aussie fighters, George, Jason, Lucas and Andrew. You guys at the moment are probably the most 4 successful fellas we've had in Australian boxing over the last 5 or 6 years, comparing what you guys have done. Jason, you've had your championship fight. George, you've won. You've been a former champion. Yourself, you've been a former champion. How do you guys feel fighting, excuse my voice, fighting on one of the biggest cards Australia's ever produced? Because you guys are the reason this is the biggest card in Australia's history. So congratulations for one.
It's great to have so many great fighters on the undercard, especially guys that have been there at that high level, have been former world champions, have been in world title fights, have accomplished championship glory. So for myself, I feel very honoured and privileged to be able to bring this back to Australia and give the opportunity for these guys again to get that glory. So I wish them all the best, and I know they're all going to be have a successful fight on Sunday.
Yeah, and I would just add, mate, this is such a great thing for Australian boxing. It's very important for us and very important for me to help grow this sport in this country, because I love boxing and I love Australia, and it's so great to be back fighting in front of my hometown after 2.5 years of being on the road, fighting in America. It's great to be back here and having these massive events in this country. It's inspiring to be a part of it, and as I said, I want to keep winning, I want to become world champion, and I want more of these events in Australia. I want to headline my own shows at Marvel Stadium and give the next generation the opportunity, like George has, for us all to shine on the worldwide stage. And yeah, I just can't wait to be a part of it, and hopefully the whole 55,000, 60,000 that we get in Marvel Stadium all walk away having really enjoyed himself and say, geez, I can't wait to see these Aussie fighters step in the ring again, and they get behind us and support us like we deserve to be supported.
We will have a chance for more interviews with the fighters beyond the official part of the press conference here this morning, of course, with one-on-ones, so they are available. So if you haven't been able to ask a question this morning, don't fret. That chance will be available to you. Of course, it is tradition at the last press conference to have the fighters, the main event, face off here in front of the stage. So please, George Kambosos Jr. and Devin Haney, if you would like to come around to the front here, I guess, and... Of course, tickets are still available for Marvel Stadium on Sunday this week, June 5, of course. For those of you watching at home, coverage on Fox Sports begins at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, and you can order the pay-per-view at mainevent.com.au right now. Thank you, Devin.
Yes, sir.
We will also get a photo between the two fighters with the Minister, Martin Pakula. If Martin, you want to jump in as well and be part of the action here. And of course, as we said, mainevent.com.au is where you can book this fight. And of course, around the world, you'll see George Kambosos Jr. and Devin Haney live this Sunday from Marvel Stadium. Tomorrow, the weigh-in will be at 10 a.m. We'll see you live right then as well. Thank you, gentlemen. It has been quite intense during the course of the week, and it promises to be that way with all the belts on the line this Sunday at Marvel Stadium. Now, the fighters will move out the front for more photo opportunities and, as we said, one-on-one interviews. But if all the media could just hold back for a moment, we'll let all of the fighters, including the main event and undercard, and the likes of the legendary Bob Arum, exit the stage without incident. That would be terrific. We don't want anybody being hurt here this morning. Thank you, Bob. Lovely to see you again. And